Hey, it's Anna. So I'm out and about today. I'm visiting some antique stores and malls surrounding my area that I've never been to before. I'm going to show you what I found. I went to a Fleatique that was new to me, a new antique mall, and I went to my regular local thrift store. So all of this jewelry will be available on my Monday evening sale. I will be on next Monday, which is June the 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and I'll offer all these pieces. So at the antique mall, I didn't find much in regards to antique. There was a lady that had a pretty fabulous booth, but it was pretty expensive. But what I did get from hers that I thought were cool, and I'd seen these in an antique book I had, and I Googled quickly, and I could confirm that they are antique, so I bought them. These are agate and tiger eye glove button hooks to pull up your gloves. That's a beautiful piece of agate, isn't it? I didn't test to see if it's sterling. I didn't see any markings on it. It may not be. But there's that one. And then I have a tiger eye as well. I thought they were nice. And I have this one. It has a little bit of damage, unfortunately, because look at that agate. That's a beautiful piece of agate, isn't it? Right here it has a chipping away. But 3 of those glove button hooks, what they're called. I thought they were nice. They were worth it. Okay, I found Weiss. These were at the Fleatique. That was at the antique mall I picked up. These are like the Weiss lucite and crystal bracelets that they have. These are the earrings that would have went during that time period, I believe. But see, it's signed Weiss, you know how to spell Weiss. Signed Weiss there, silver tone, and I think they're really nice. These are black lucite with the crystals inlaid. They look like crystals. Crystals are clear rhinestones, okay? Nice, they're nice. They were at the Fleatique. Like I said, I was happy to find them. I'd never found a pair like that, so I grabbed them. I tried to stay away from things I find all the time. I really worked hard to try to do that. Some of them took me back in, and I ended up buying some things I'm trying not to buy because I have so much. But these are unique. These are the hand-painted Japanese porcelain beads with what looks like a Chinese export clasp. This looks older to me. Just thread underneath of it. But these, I've never seen it in this color before. Okay, so it is why I bought them. Plus, they were a steal of a deal. It's a push box clasp. Like I said, looks like the Chinese export clasp. And hand-painted porcelain beads in a very unique burnt orange color painted over the porcelain beads. I think it's nice. Sounds nice too, right? So I would have bought them even if they were the typical blue that I see most of the time. I really would have. This was at that was also at the Fleatique. This was at my local thrift. Can never pass something like this up. This is beautiful freshwater cultured pearls, lovely dark amethyst. Look at the color of that. And sterling silver findings. And at the end you have the pearl and amethyst. Beautiful, right? All sterling findings in between the sterling disc service the separators in between the pearls and the amethyst. And I think it's lovely. I was happy to find that. That was my local thrift. As well as this, couldn't pass it up. It's crystal, AB glass, AB crystal, blue. Look at that, it's cool. And freshwater culture pearls with the sterling silver disc again. And there's the end. You have the crystal there. Crystals on each end here. Sterling findings. Lovely, lovely necklace, I think. Both of them are lovely. Never pass those up. There's a freshwater. I think I have a pair of sea pearls in here. And I'm going to have them confirmed because I'm new to that. So I will try to take them to somebody that will know. Not the jeweler I typically go to because he doesn't know that whole lot. Okay, I did find these were, the lady who had the antique booth had these. I bought them. I thought they were absolutely gorgeous. Look at them. All sterling findings. Sterling findings to hook the ends. They're signed 925 here. There's, I don't know what, it's just a little hang. Doesn't say anything on it. I don't think, let's see, no. Hang tag. And I believe these are all sterling. I'll check them, but look at the beautiful Baroque pearls. It's freshwater cultured on these, I believe. But it is a triple strand. Let me lift it up. Of sterling silver, which I do have to confirm that on those. I'll test everything. And lovely pearls. That's an amazing necklace. It's got a good weight to it. It's beautiful. It's of substance. It's not a chintzy necklace by far. This was in her case, and I was like, I'm going to have that because I think it's beautiful. I love pearls. And I see them all the time when I'm out. Not all the time. Okay, so let me show you the ones I found. These at the Thriftique. I don't know if they are C or not. I have to have them looked at, but look, they have a vintage sterling silver pearl clasp. And they're beautiful, the coloring on them. They are almost round. You do see a lot of imperfection on them. They're pretty round. But they look much different than the ones like on there. So I'm going to have them looked at. They may just be freshwater cultured. But they look and feel differently. They're definitely real pearls. They sold them as a price as they weren't. But they are. They're strung and knotted on silk, which looks very old in there. And this is an old, it's signed sterling on one side. That is an old pearl clasp. They could use a washing. I'll probably gently soak this and clean it. But I'm going to get them looked at because they look and feel much different than the typical freshwater culture that I see. I am starting to, and they're not exactly the same size. You wouldn't expect that. Okay, you see some imperfections on them, which you would expect to see. I'm going to have them looked at. I mean, I don't know if they are or not. They may not be, but they're nice. I love pearls. I found a lot of pearls today. Pearls came to me today. I feel like things come to me sometimes. I don't want to sound crazy like that. I've heard other people say it. Sometimes it feels like things are coming. I got a bunch of little vintage, possibly antique charms there too. I think they're all vintage. Got them at the antique mall in her back counter area. The same lady. I'm going to go back and just visit her stuff. This is signed sterling. This is a beautiful bracelet signed sterling. Needs cleaned up a little bit, just a little bit where it looks crusty. I won't clean it up too much and ruin it. But look how beautiful that is. Sterling silver spoon bracelet, I guess. Marvelous. I don't know how much it weighs. I do have a scale right here. Let me weigh it. It's not real chintzy. It was at the thrift store. I bought things before they were half off. Tomorrow's half off day. I never go on half off. It's 12 grams. It's beautiful because it's like an Animal House. I would rather pay full price, and I don't have money. I'm not wealthy, but I can't be in that atmosphere. I can't stand it. It's stressful for me. It's beautiful, don't you think? Signed sterling over on the side. It's blurring up because of the stuff in the background. I showed you the signature already. I think it's a lovely, lovely bracelet. Let's set it there. I have Christian Dior, more magnificent 80s or 90s. I do have to confirm that on these. So lovely crystals, gold plating. I'll show you the signature in the back. It's easy to go and look at the Christian Dior and look at the markings and get an idea of the dating on it. But these are signed. It's blurring a little bit. My see your door. I think they're 80s or 90s. Okay. Let me enlarge it. Look, Venus is back. She's beautiful, isn't she? Beautiful. Beautiful earrings, like 1.5 inches. Substantial. None of the gold plating's missing, and the crystals look great. These are Christian Dior, 80s or 1980s, 1990s. Not really sure. I will confirm. Or I may just say 80s or 90s when I sell them. They're fabulous. I paid up for them a little bit. They're worth it. I'll at least get 1.5 times what I pay for them, I believe. Anora pearls from the thrift. Those are from the thrift store. That's the thrift store I go to where I find designer almost every time. These are from that thrift store as well. These are Anora collection, Anora pearls. Very beautiful. Look at the backing. It's a nice backing. It's like a hook that goes up over your ear, like a threader, I think I call that. Well, kind of, not really quite a threader. Look, it's thicker. It's sterling silver and a really large, which I don't have my measure, but going around to at least a 10. I don't have the millimeter measure. I use a cheap little orange one. I need a better one. They have electronic ones are nice, but I don't buy enough pearls to validate that, I don't think. I do buy a decent amount, but not that much. Okay, so I don't know. I don't think he's gold, but I'm going to test him. He's heavy. He doesn't have any brass markings on him, but he's a camel to join my collection. And I will test him just to make sure. You never know. Isn't he cool, though? He's going to join. I have a mouse and an elephant over there. I love these little animals. brass of gold plating is probably what this is. But he's joining Anna's collection. That's mine. I found two beautiful rings. This one is, it's signed, let me enlarge it and show you. And don't mind my hands. I need a manicurist, I think. Israel. PZ925 and gold rutilated quartz. You see, beautiful ring actually. Let me give you a size on that. I have my ring size right here. I will bring it back to show. It's nice. It's a size 7, right at a 7. Oh, it's right above a 7, huh? This is a 6 3/4, I think. Yeah. It's beautiful. It does have a little opening in the bottom, just a little bit, but the stone is protruding down through most of it. So it's going to fit, let's say, true to a, it's right above the 7. It's a 6 3/4. It's a beautiful ring. The 925 Israel PZ Paz, I think that means. It's beautiful. And you see open back. I showed you the signatures. A nice, decent, weighted, well-made ring. I like it. Oh, it's taking place of the citrine for now. No, put the citrine back on. There it goes. It's beautiful, though. And then I found this really nice green turquoise ring. This is older. This is a Native American. It is signed sterling in the back. That's all I see is a sterling signature back here. Let's see if I'm right on that. When you enlarge it on here, you see things better. Yeah, it just says sterling. Look at that. Look at the turquoise. That's beautiful turquoise. It's I think it turns, they say it turns green as it ages. Just looks Native American to me. I don't know what tribe or anything. I can't tell. I'm not an expert on this. It needs cleaned, but I probably won't clean it. I'll let whoever gets cleans it. Somebody may want it like that. This is a size 5. It's a beautiful ring. I got an okay deal on it. Somebody wears a size 5. It's great. If not, it's a pinky ring. Okay, let's put it there. I thought this was marvelous. I need to clean it. It needs a bath. This is old. I believe it's vintage. There's the findings. I need to clean it. It looks like some of this like moved out onto the stone. I didn't know this. I see how it's made. This is rose quartz. It's a nice necklace. Okay. It's chain linked. Rose quartz stones. Got a bigger one there, and then you have a tassel at the bottom. So this needs a little bath, but I thought it was a beautiful rose quartz necklace. It's pretty long. It has a vintage looking J hook there. I don't know how old that is actually. I don't know. I thought it was nice, so I got that. It's rose quartz. I got this beautiful one. This has a really nice ornate clasp, like it's rhinestones set. This is a push box clasp. Pushes in and out. Black faceted beads. And these gold tone beads every so often. This is a beautiful necklace. Let me hang it up. This was out of the lady of the really nice antique stuff. Some of it I wasn't sure, but some was too much. That did look truly antique to me. I couldn't afford it. So, but that was beautiful. This is a vintage necklace. I know it's not antique. I believe the only antique thing I found were the glove hooks, okay? But still fabulous jewelry. This was in her counter, and this was beautiful. The pearls, that, and those are the only... No, and I also got this from her. Rutilated quartz from her area. All right, I have an Arthur Pepper Christmas tree. Couldn't pass it up because of the price on it. Signed art down here. For Arthur Pepper. Vintage Christmas tree for rhinestones. I thought it was cute. I mean, it's nice. It's a nice pin. I like it. I think Arthur Pepper is beautiful jewelry. I have another one of these. I'm going to show the charms next. They're super cool. I got like a lot of them, and they were the antique ladies. I think they're all vintage though, not antique. But I just sold one yesterday. This is another one. Clear AB, beautiful. Look at that. Sparkly crystal brooch, unmarked. This one doesn't have the little stones every so often on the tips, but I think it's beautiful. I really like them. I got another one. Here's all the little charms. Let me bring them. So cute. I believe this is Bakelite. It's so cute. Like it's charm for your bracelet. Little dice. I do think it's a Bakelite one. I didn't test it, but I will. And I believe this one is as well. You look the right color, right? Okay. A dice and a little butterfly. I think those are Bakelite. This is a faux opal, but it's super cute. Look at it. Little, like you could hang it on something, and like you'd have to put a piece on it going. I don't know. It was in there. No, it wasn't in there. This was somewhere else, actually. This and this was together. The rest were in her one bag. But this is stone. This was in another vendor's, actually. I thought it was cute. I mainly like the bird that is the stone. I don't know what kind of stone that is, but there's those two. Then there's the two, I believe, are Bakelite. This, I think, is sterling. It's cute. It wasn't in there. It was hanging separate. I got it. I look at it. It's like an old-time shoe. I believe it's sterling silver. I thought it was cute. I have painted Asian beads. Hand-painted Asian beads, like with, what is that? That side you have that. And this side you have that. My hands are a mess. I was just writing prices down. Don't mind them. And I was digging for hours. And then you have this one. Digging jewelry. Okay. And cleaning, actually. So I have those 3 hand-painted Asian beads. This is a little amber pendant. I mean, charm. Okay. 3 beautiful pearls. 2 Baroque white, and then this peacock one. So there's 3 pearls, depending on a charm or something. 3 painted porcelain Chinese beads. There's 2 round and 1 like this. 2 cinnabar. I like the bag that she had this all in one bag, the most of them that I'm showing you. And one is a birdhouse and one is a heart. Super cute. And then 2 cloisonne. These are nice cloisonne quality. And I think this one is just glass. It's not agate or anything. It's a little heart. And then I don't think that's sterling, but you have like a, what is that, Chinese cut out, like coin or something, a faux coin. So those were all together for the most part, besides the 3 I showed you that weren't. But I thought they were cute, and I figured maybe I can like offer those as at a low price for somebody for a charm bracelet. I don't know what the ends are without these pieces that somebody used. I know they're not sterling that are added on there, but I don't know what the other pieces are. I'll test them. Okay, so I thought they were cute. I bought this. It was in a bag. I don't know what I'm going to do with it because I am not an artisan in making anything. But where's the other piece? Right here. Look how beautiful the turquoise is on this. Somebody that makes jewelry, I can sell it to them. This is signed S-T-E-R and an initial C. Let me enlarge it and show you the initials. Maybe somebody will know it. Let me find the one where you can see it better. Right here. Let's see. Okay, it has this on the end. Somebody added that, I think, although I don't know. But the turquoise is amazing. Okay, see the turquoise there? And see the turquoise here. It's beautiful turquoise, sterling silver beads. Could probably somebody that knows how to do this, and I don't think that's me. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. I could take this apart and separate these and do something with these probably. Or I'll sell it to somebody if somebody wants it. I don't know who the maker is, but it's signed Stir with like CFG or something, I think. Let me see if I can see it. I don't know. I'll show it later. Sterling silver and lovely turquoise. It was in a bag at the thrift stores. It's a common thing there. And when I pull it out, it's broken. It doesn't tell you it is or anything. But it still can be utilized. At least somebody can buy it for at least what I paid for it. And luckily, it was half off. I would have been really mad if it wasn't because it was pricey. Turquoise is marvelous. These are really pretty sterling silver. I think they're just signed 925. Look how pretty. These are amethyst and garnet, and they do need a little bit of a wipe up. I'll wipe these out. They're more modern, I believe, at least by this hook that's on it. And they're signed 925, but garnet and amethyst are beautiful. These are garnet. Yeah, and amethyst. Okay, sometimes the garnet will look purple. It doesn't today. This is a Coro Pegasus. I have one similar to it. Look, it's a little bird. A swallow. Look at it. Isn't it cute? It's a little faded, but you figure it's 45 to 55. I believe I'm correct on that dates and like embedded in my head. Coro Pegasus bird pin. I think it's called a swallow. This is signed made in Germany, I think. Yeah, look, it's got a signature. It's a beautiful little flower power type brooch. Made in Germany. I like this one. This is very unique, don't you think? I think it's really, really cute. Little vintage pin. That's very unique. It's about 3 inches on that. I have these vintage earrings. These are beautiful AB, like a teal bluish green dangle earrings. Marvelous. Look how beautiful those are. They're about 3 inches at least, I think. I like them. This turtle, I was going to zip zap them. I have my gem tester on just to make sure that some of these weren't stones because they just look good. But they're not. Look how cute. I've been finding turtles. It's the turtle now. I was finding squirrels for a while. It's like, maybe it's just what I notice. I don't know. But he's costume. He has really cute little, I think marcasite eyes is what they look like. I used your magnifying glass today, Sylvia, if you're watching. He's a little faded on the bottom, but he's cute. Doesn't matter. I like him. If I don't sell him, I'll keep him. He has rhinestones all through his back. And little marcasite, or black rhinestone eyes. I thought he was adorable. This is signed Scotland. It's glass. I don't know. Don't think it's overly old. I do think it's vintage. It is a rhodium plating. Yeah, it's a little vintage. Look. That is made to look like I guess, a garnet, a purplish garnet or an amethyst, but it's not. I zapped it. It's glass. Made in Scotland. It's like a thistle look, right? Signed Scotland back here. And I don't know anything about this. I mean, I think it's costume. It has a plating on it. There's the end. Not really a tube, but kind of in between that and the other ones. And it's nice. I thought it was nice. I got it because it said Scotland, and I don't know any of their jewelry. I don't know. I have one piece I got from Thelma that was brass. It was a vintage Scotland piece with a thistle on it. But this one I grabbed because, I don't know. I just figured what the hell. Okay, sterling silver, beautiful amethyst, and a little pearl. It's cute. It's a little pendant. I have a thin chain. I'll clean the chain. I'll hang it on there. Somebody might like that. It is an amethyst. I tested. It's a beautiful, nice, fairly dark, rich color of amethyst. These amethysts are pretty marvelous on there. I was happy to find that. I found a little gold stone necklace. It's vintage. It's beautiful. Gold stone. A thin slab of it. I found an M. This is a vintage Monet initial pin. I have the A for me. Look how it's signed Monet here. Look how cute. It's beautiful. It's vintage. I think it's really nice. Or it could be worn as a W, I guess, as well, right? Yeah, could be a W or an M. This is unsigned, beautiful. Has a safety chain, and it's a push box clasp on there. And these are fully pronged rhinestones. You have the baguette and round. And it's very nice. And it's got a rhodium plating on the back. I did not see a marking. This way it's about 1/4 of an inch. It's not a massive bracelet, but it's a beautiful bracelet. What else do I have? I have this set. This was in a bag together. And I was like, okay. It's glass, a very intaglio, reverse carved costume gold plated pendant. And a pair of earrings that look to be the same. Hold on, I just dropped that one. I could show you this one. Yeah, look. It's a set. They have this clip. That's not a bad clip, actually. They're not really comfortable. That's about it. I have this chain. I'm going to test this part for gold. It's probably gold filled. It's a watch chain. It was laying in a box at the thrift store, just laying there, so I grabbed it. That's how I learn. That's how you learn when you're not real experienced with things. You start buying a little bit at a time and take a look at it and you know, and then do comparisons. It's difficult. Even vintage jewelry is difficult, but antique is even harder because you have to have the resources available, you know, to you, and it's not in abundance. It's not in abundance here. I mean, I can say that at least on my end, and I have a lot of jewelry available to me. So it takes time. It takes time to learn. So I'm going to test it for gold. It's probably gold filled. This is brass. It's a little watch chain. I grabbed it because I was like, okay, I'm going to see what that is, right? It'll help me learn. These are beautiful faux pearl earrings. I think they're marvelous. I love the pink color. Look at that. And they're pronged up top. Nice. They were just in a bag with these ones. that I wanted. Okay, so that's all I have. I will see you Monday. I will have another haul video coming up Friday because I'm going out Thursday. So come join me for that. I think I'm going to film some inside one of the stores. I'm going to go to one I'm comfortable in, and I'm going to walk through it and talk if it's not too much music. I'm going to expand myself. No. Okay, thank you. Have a good evening.